Okay, welcome back for another installment. This is going to be a video tutorial on using a Scanner for Me app. On the upper left-hand corner, we use an app called Scanner for Me. It might be called something different in Android. This is an Apple app. It's called Scanner for Me, and it's basically a PDF creator. So you take a picture of anything. Could be a document, could be a receipt. Pretty much anything you take a picture of, you can convert it to a PDF, and that's a computer file, and then you can play with it from there. You can put it into share file. You can send it as an email back to the main office. So I'll just show you a couple of ways how we use Scanner for Me. So I'm going to click on the Scanner for Me app in the upper left-hand corner, and that should open right up to my camera. And now it's waiting for me to take a picture of something. So you can see that blue, it starts to lock onto a document. It's looking to lock onto something. So I'm going to lock onto my business card if possible. And once it sees the document, sometimes it takes a picture by itself, but I'm just going to take the picture. It doesn't have to be clearly defined that it's just the document. So we're assuming this business card is a receipt. So now we're going to process this receipt. A picture was taken, and it converted to a PDF. And to the right of that picture, there's a white check mark. Hit that white check, and that's the PDF right there. So this PDF picture has a file name. It's at the very top of the phone. It's in that blue field. It says scan September 16th. And I'm going to click on that file name because I want to create a unique file name. So the unique file name has to have certain info in it. So I'm going to delete out all this unnecessary stuff, the time it was taken, the year. I'm going to leave the date. I'm going to get over to the scan part. I'm going to delete scan. And then our unique file naming system is you put your initials first. So my initials KB, comma, space, so you can see it a little bit better, the date, get past the date field, and then we're going to assume this was a receipt, so I'm going to put a number value, and say this was $50.26, comma, and this particular receipt was a receipt for a purchase we made on a job, so we got to put the job name. So we'll say the job name is test job. Test job. And then the final piece of the puzzle for the unique file name would be what trade of test job did we buy this material for. So was it electrical, was it plumbing, was it sheetrocking? We're going to say this was framing material. And that completes the file name, and we're going to say done, upper right. Right, so we have that unique file name. And now we're going to send this. Any receipts that we purchase get sent back to the main office. So the lower part of the phone, you'll see a pencil mark on the lower left in that white circle. The next one to the right is the upload button. So we'll click on that, upload it, and we're going to the email list. So the lower left, we're going to email it. And it just takes you a typical email screen. I'll type in our email address, service at True Restorations. It comes up. I select and send. So when that email gets sent, on the other end, the bookkeeper gets that email and they see that attachment and they click and drag it onto a Word document. And now they can view that file name, and that file name has all the information. They don't need to open up that PDF and look at the receipt. The bookkeepers don't even know what they're looking at. They don't understand the terminology on our receipts, like what 1x6 is. They don't know what material. They can't even decipher it. So having them look at receipts doesn't do anything. Plus it wastes time. So having that file name has all the information that they need to assign that cost to the correct job and the correct sub trade of that job. So we're going to close this out. I'm going to show you some other receipts that I've already purchased and processed, and I'll show you another way that we utilize Scanner for Me, the PDF creator, where we'll actually, have a paper document. I'll show you a sketch. So here's a sketch that we sent up. Let me find the right one. A Gemian sketch right here. I'm going to click on that one. So it was a hand sketch we did of a water job. I sketched out the basement, all the dimensions, all the critical information was put on there. Even color coded, to show where the wet areas were, which is a really great thing to have. It makes it easy for the estimator. So now this document had to be uploaded into the system, and we use ShareFile to collect our documents. So I'll show you how you would do that. So take the picture, grab the file name, rename it. This was a Gemian sketch because that was the name of the job, right? So now I'm going to upload this to the Gemian folder contained within ShareFile. So I go to my upload button on the bottom left there, hit the upload button, and since I have ShareFile in my phone, I downloaded the app. I'll have an option to select it. So instead of mailing it like we did last time, I'm going to go to the far right where it says More. Click on More, and then I'll have, you can see ShareFile is right there, number 3. I can import this document with ShareFile. So I'm going to click on that, and takes us right to the import screen. And I happen to do this document already previously. I did another video right before this and I didn't do it too well, so I'm redoing it. But assuming that whatever screen that you were last working with would pop up, and we're going to assume that it was not the Gemian folder. So we're going to look for the Gemian folder. So where it says right above the green rectangular box of upload, it says destination. That's the folder that this document's going to land in. So I'm gonna search for the Gemian folder. So I'm going to click Edit all the way on the right, and now we're going to look for our folder. So your phone might look a little different than mine, but this, you should see this screen. This is a jobs folder. This is all of our jobs and Gemian's right there. I'm gonna click on that, and now where do I want this document to land within the Gemian folder? Well, this sketch was a sketch of a water job. So the reason why we do the sketch is so the estimator can do the estimating, right? So we're sharing that sketch with them. So that's a mitigation task. I'm going to click on the mitigation folder, and you'll probably see, this particular job has what's called an estimators folder, so it probably needs to be in there because they need that information. I'm going to click on this. And you might even see, I think I did this previously. I already uploaded the Gemian sketch somewhere in here. So, well, it's not here anyway. But so if this is the folder where you want it to land to, once you get to the right folder, in the upper right-hand corner, you hit Select. And now you're back to that upload screen. And there you go. I want the Gemian sketch to land in the estimators folder. So we're good to go. Click Upload, and that will go right in there. I'm not going to do that because the Gemian job is pretty much done. So I'm just going to X out. So those are two ways you can use Scanner for Me to create a digitized document, a digitized PDF, whether that document is a sketch, or here's some other ones that I've done. A typical receipt. That's the kind of picture we're looking for. Nothing fancy. It doesn't have to be, with any, perfectly, the same amount of light. It can be just a picture like that. That's all we need. So that's pretty much the end of it. If you need any help, if you have a Droid, the functionality is a little bit different. You might need to seek out a Droid user. Frank is a Droid user, so you can reach out to him for help with that. But hopefully this video helps you process some receipts and create some PDFs. Thanks.